Let's take flight.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Let's Take Flight. And today I'm doing one of my favorite videos to do, and that is what's in my wallet for the second quarter of 2026. Y'all know I'm a credit card nerd, so y'all know I cannot miss a chance, an opportunity to share with y'all what credit cards I'm holding in my wallet. So we're not going to waste a whole bunch of time. We're going to get right to it. Of course, I got my sleek little wallet here. It got the little air tag in it. It's pretty cool. And I got a little separate wallet too for, well, I'll let you know a little later on what I use that for. But let's get right to it. What's in my wallet? Oh yeah, and I also got a little special surprise towards the end. I'm really excited about it. But the very first credit card in my wallet is none other than the American Express Gold Card. So again, I love that card. This is a card that I use for my food, anything food related, dining, groceries. I'm going to get 4x back on all of my purchases. And if you haven't heard, we actually have a new benefit for this card. You actually get 5x back now if you book hotels through the American Express portal. So that's a great benefit. Now, for me, I actually have the Platinum card, so it doesn't make me any difference. But if you don't have the Platinum card, that is a great addition for this card. And this card has also had a couple changes that they did with the dining. If you check it out, you see we got restaurants that we can go to take advantage of that $10 dining credit. So this is a great card to use. I use the Uber credit. I use it for Uber Eats. And the dining credit, I usually use it for Grubhub. But, now I might, change some things around. And, since we got a couple better options now. So, again, another great card to have in your arsenal if you eat food a lot. And most of us do, especially if you have a family. So, I love it, even with that hefty $325 annual fee. So, the American Express Gold Card is the first card that's in my wallet. Second card in my wallet is, you probably guessed it, the Hilton Surpass card. This is a great card to have also. If you ask me, I use this card for gas, and I also use it for food when I'm eating at truck stops. Now, I know that's not the healthiest thing to do, but if I just so happen to find myself at a truck stop getting food, I'm gonna probably use the Hilton Surpass card. Why? Because this card gives you 6x back in Hilton points on dining and gas. That way I don't have to try to figure out how is this purchase going to code when I'm at the truck stops. I know I can just use this card. It's going to code 6x either way, 6x in Hilton points. So if you do the math, it's probably, most people might value Hilton points 3x. I still am able to hit that $15,000 yearly spend to get that free night. Now, if I ever get to a point where I'm not hitting it, then I might consider, downgrading it. I don't know. But as of now, I can still use it, even though I have not been able to use that $50 Hilton credit for the first quarter. So I took an L there. I ran out of time. I wasn't staying in no Hiltons. So let's see what I can do for the second quarter to get that $50 Hilton credit. We'll see. But the Hilton Surpass card is still in my wallet for the second quarter of 2026. Now, third card that's in my wallet is the American Express Blue Cash. Now, this is my very first American Express card that I still use to this day. I use it for Walmart personally. This card is going to give you 3x back on anything you buy online retailers. It also gives you 3x back on gas, 3x back at grocery stores. So in my opinion, it's a great starter card to have in your arsenal if you're trying to get into the American Express ecosystem, you're trying to build a relationship with American Express. This is a great card to start out with, in my opinion. But for me, I use it for anything I buy online, and I use it for when I'm shopping at Walmart. Again, I get 3x back when you use Walmart Pay. Great option if you ask me, and I'm always shopping at Walmart. So, hey, it's still in my wallet. This is, again, my oldest American Express card that I have. So, great card to have in the arsenal if you ask me. Now, fourth card that is in my wallet, my Wells Fargo Autograph card. Now, this right here, in my opinion, another great card to have in your arsenal is like a backup for travel. Now, it's in my wallet. I haven't been using it a lot lately on my everyday purchases, but it does give you 3x back on EV charging. I drive an EV, so I mean, I usually charge my car at home, but if I'm out there and I need to charge my car, that's going to be the card that I go for. But this card is an all-around great card for a lot of things. 3x back pretty much on everything except groceries, because running down this list is crazy. I'll run down a few though. You get 3x back on gas, 3x back on EV charging, 3x back on dining, 3x back on gas, 3x back on streaming services. I do pay Netflix with it, forgot about that. You get 3x back on anything travel, so hotels, flights, transit, buses, tolls, car rentals, toll bridges. Did I say tolls already? Yeah, parking garages. Yeah, anything travel related. Tours. So if you go on a tour or an excursion, use this card, you get 3x back. Did I forget anything? I think I got everything. One more thing. You pay your cell phone bill with it, 3x back. So you cannot go wrong with this card, and it's no annual fee card, and it's no foreign transaction fees. How can you go wrong? The only thing that a lot of people don't like about this card is the fact that it's a Wells Fargo card. And a lot of people have issues with Wells Fargo because of some of the things that happened in the past. But for a no annual fee card, 3x back on everything, you can't beat that. Oh yeah, and the transfer partners are a little mid, but they do have British Airways, they do have Avianca, and several others. I'll list them right here. So there is some value that you can find there if you ask me for no annual fee card. Oh yeah, and I think they just got JetBlue. Yeah, so they coming up in the world, and they added. I think they added one more. Is it Wyndham? Wells Fargo is definitely making some moves behind the scenes, so keep an eye out for Wells Fargo. Great card to have in the arsenal if you ask me. No annual fee. How can you beat it? Now, next card that I have in my wallet is my Chase Freedom Flex. Now, this is the card that I use when I'm trying to get those sweet Chase points, you know. Now, for this particular quarter, you know, because this is a 5x rotating category card, this card is giving me 5x back on Amazon, 5x back at Feeding America, and another 5x back on Chase Travel. Now, this is a decent quarter, you know, it's decent categories, because 5x back on Amazon, you can't beat that. Even though I do have the Prime card, I'd rather get 5x back in Chase points than 5x back cash back with the Amazon card. So all of my Amazon purchases has been transferred over to this card temporarily, at least for this quarter. And of course, 5x back on Chase Travel. Now, I've not used that at all this quarter. Now, you know, this card already gives you 5x back on Chase Travel. So because you get 5x back for this quarter, that's going to now elevate you to 9x. So 9x back through the portal for a no annual fee card. Hey, I think that's great if you just so happen to have some travel that you're trying to do in this second quarter of 2026. And I love this card. And again, no annual fee. Now, it does have a foreign transaction fee, so don't take this card overseas, you know. But great card to have in the arsenal, especially if you have one of the higher end Chase cards to kind of combine with it. So you can take those points and move them over to transfer partners, so you can get those sweet business class flights or those high-end luxury stays. You gotta love it. So the next card that's in my wallet is, bam, the Fidelity Rewards card. Now, this is my catch-all card for the most part, and 2x back on everything. You can't go wrong. Now, there are some kinks with this card. For one, you gotta have a Fidelity account, right? You gotta have some type of Fidelity Rewards account, some type of IRA, HSA, some type of retirement account to even be able to get this card. Because how this card works is you spend on the card, you get the 2x back. The 2x back goes into whatever account that you have attached to it. So you can't just take the 2x cash back out and put it into your personal account. It has to go into some type of Fidelity account. So that's the catch with this card. But this card is actually a really great card. 2x back on everything, and it's almost like a slick travel card because it gives you some travel perks like $100 off of global entry and TSA pre-check. How many no annual fee cards is going to give you that? I think it might be one that I can think of offhand. I think the US Bank Connect. I think that gives, and that's a no annual fee card. But other than that, this is a great one to have. 2x back on everything, and it's a no foreign transaction fee card also. So you can take this overseas and be great. Now this card actually gives you 6x back through the Fidelity portal. Y'all know a lot of y'all didn't even know that Fidelity actually has a travel portal, but they do. So you can go in there, book hotels, book flights, just like anywhere else, and you'll get 6x back. So that's actually not a bad option, even though I've never used it myself yet, because I value the MR points and the chase points, so I try to focus on that. But hey, if something ever happens and I wanted to get rid of all my luxury cards, this card is staying. It ain't going nowhere. 2x back on everything, and I still can get elevated points back through their portal. Why not? So Fidelity Rewards card, great card to have in your arsenal, if you ask me. The next card that's on my list is, bam, that Chase Sapphire Reserve, baby. Yep, I know, I still got it in my wallet, and believe it or not, I'm still using this card a lot also. Let me move my credit cards over a little bit. I'm still using this card a lot. Now, of course, this is one of my travel cards. It's so much to this card. It needs its own video, so I'm not going to run through all the benefits right now. But, me personally, I'm using it for, this is more like my hotel card. 4x back on any hotel I stay at. It gives you 4x back on flights also. I don't use it for that. I use another card for that. And it gives you 3x back on dining. So not bad there. I try my best to use the $300 dining credit every 6 months. No, I'm sorry. It gives you $150 every 6 months for Chase dining. But it's only for certain restaurants. So if you live outside of a major city, you're probably going to have issues using it. So, and I'm always in some type of major city, so for me, I'm able to use this pretty decent, even though I haven't used it yet for this quarter, but great card to have in the arsenal if you ask me. It comes with a hefty $795 annual fee, but however, if you're able to take advantage of all of the benefits that come with it, your mileage may vary, it may or may not suit your needs. For me, as of now, it still fits my needs. I'm still operating off the $550 annual fee. Cause I had this car for a while now, a couple years now. This car just went up to $795 the end of last year. So I got a couple more months to kind of make a decision if I want to hold on to it. I must say, as of now, I'm still leaning towards keeping it. I really am. At first, I was thinking I was going to downgrade it, but I think I may keep it. I was just in the Chase Lounge last week. So beautiful lounge. I loved it. I actually got to take advantage of the StubHub credit, believe it or not. Going to the Jay-Z concert in New York City. So y'all gonna see me filming up there. I used the StubHub credit for that. So there's a lot of benefits to this card. So many benefits to this card. I can't run them all down right now. The DoorDash credit, I use that faithfully. I just switched my Apple account, so now I'm actually using Apple Music, and I'm using Apple TV credit, so that's another good one. What else am I using for this card? How can I forget? How can I forget the edit credit? Yes, I definitely was able to use the edit credit also. So it's like, again, and I was easily able to use it because I used the edit credit and I used the new IHG credit for $250. I just used that this quarter. So I got another trip coming up. Y'all gonna see in the future. I got another trip coming up. I'm gonna be in Vietnam and I'm gonna be in Thailand later on this year. So for my for my Vietnam stay, I'm gonna be in Hanoi and Halong Bay. And I got a really great spot in Halong Bay at the Intercontinental. Of course, y'all know the Intercontinental is an IHG property. So of course that $250 IHG credit kicked in, and it's an edit property. So the edit credit also kicked in. So this is going to be a fantastic stay. And I'm also going to use this credit when the next, once July come and the 6 months kicking again, I'm going to get me 2 more nights. So this card might be a keeper, man. I thought I was going to downgrade it, but I really might hold on to this card as of now. We're going to see. Now, the next card that's on my list, I don't want to be rambling too much, American Express Platinum card, the big dog. So, what am I using this card for? Of course, I'm using it for all of my flights, 5x back on all flights. I'm also using it to get that $400 Resi credit. Also, I forgot to mention too, the Resi credit on the gold card, you know, still great. I've been used that already. But this is a great one right here, $100 every quarter for Resi. You can't beat that. You know, you can go to, and again, I live not too far away from Atlanta, so there are so many Resi restaurants in my area. So this is easy for me to take advantage of. Of course, the fine hotels and resorts credit, again, you know, I'm able to use that. And I'm using that for my next trip coming up. So, what else do I use this card for? I mean, there's so much of this card. The entertainment credit, you know, I use it for Hulu TV and what else? Was it Hulu and YouTube Premium? So, it's not much bad I can say about this card. The lounge access, I love it. I don't like that you can't bring a guest in. That kind of sucks. Even though if you've seen a video with me and Byron, the instructor, when we went to Colombia, I got to get him inside of the Escape Lounge in Fort Lauderdale. Now the Escape Lounge does allow 2 guests. It's just the Centurion Lounge doesn't allow any guests. So that sucks. So they have to either be an authorized user or they have to have their own Platinum card to get in. Or the Centurion card if they're rich. Or the Delta Reserve card if they're flying Delta. But the Platinum card deserves its own video. I can't go through all the benefits right now. I mean, yeah, the Uber credit, I use that too. I use it for Uber Eats, you know, and so really great card to have in the arsenal if you ask me. And as you can see, I have both. Now, for normal, regular people, this might be overkill, especially since we got these really hefty annual fees. So for the for a normal average person, this is overkill. I'm still sitting trying to debate what I should do. I've been easily able to take advantage of these credits and these credits. So for a maximizer like me, I don't know, man. I might hold on to them both because I still love both of the cards and I still get really great value for both of these cards. And I actually value the Chase side and American Express side. So as of now, both of these cards are in my wallet and they're going to stay in my wallet. So the next card on my list, now this is the surprise. You ready? Drum roll. This was the change. This is something I'm really excited about. I actually finally got my hands on the Ritz-Carlton card. Look at that. Woo, that look pretty, don't it? Yeah, finally got my hands on the Ritz-Carlton card. Now I'm gonna drop my official unboxing video on this card. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into this card and what I'm gonna use it for. But as of now, I'm just using this card for the $300 travel credit and for when I'm actually staying at a Marriott property. And of course, I'm using it for the 85,000 point certificate. I'm thinking this is going to be a good card to have for now, but I don't know what the future holds for this card. So that's why I decided to get it now. I had a whole nother Marriott plan, but Marriott threw a monkey wrench in my plan, so I just decided, you know what, let me just get this now while the card is still available. So the Ritz-Carlton card is now in my wallet for the second quarter of 2026, and a beautiful card. As you can see, it goes well with these. Now I have the Ritz-Carlton card and the Chase Sapphire Reserve, so there's a lot of overlap when it comes to certain benefits, But again, the 85,000 point cert, $300 travel credit, and of course I'm gonna use it when I'm staying at Marriott. So as of now, it's in my wallet, but we'll see what the future holds. We don't know. But again, I'm gonna go into further detail about this card in my next video. But yeah, the Ritz-Carlton card is finally in my wallet for the second quarter of 2026. Now, let's go into the other side of my wallet, my American Express Blue Business Plus. Now, this is a card that I just got not too long ago, but this is going to be my 2x catch-all card for anything business related. So all of my business purchases, I'm going to just put on this card, call it a day. Now, this card is going to go really well with my gold card right here and my platinum card. So, I can get them MR points. So this is a great card. Now, I'm actually still working on the introductory bonus, believe it or not. It's going to give me 15,000 American Express points, which is not that much, but I'm going to take any American Express points I can get, give them to me. I'll get the 15,000, then I'll get an extra, 6,000 points for my spin. So I end up with 21,000 points. So not bad. It's a no annual fee card. Great card to have in your arsenal for your business, if you ask me. Now, the very last card that I have in my wallet, my last business card, is my Chase Inc. Cash card. Another pretty card. Now, I use this card to get 5x back on most of my business purchases when I'm at office supply stores. So it's like Staples, Office Max, stuff like that. And it also gives you 5x back on cell phones. So you can pay your cell phone bill with this and get 5x back. What business doesn't have some type of cell phone or landline? 5x back. And then of course I use it to get 5x back on my internet bill. What business doesn't need internet? So this is a great card to have in your arsenal, if you ask me, if you value those Chase points. Now this card, again, goes very well with the Chase Sapphire Reserve and a Freedom Flex. So you can look at my setup and you can kind of tell which ecosystem I value the most. Definitely American Express for sure. Gold, Platinum, Blue Business Plus, trifecta. And then I guess I got the trifecta with Chase also. Freedom Flex, Inc. Business Cash, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Once I get this YouTube channel up and running, creating income, I'm probably going to apply for the Chase Inc. Preferred card. Now that's a card, that's probably one of the next cards that's going to be on my list. Not in the near future, but once this channel is making like some measurable money, I want to get that card and attach it to this business. So that card gives you 3x back on all travel. That's great since I can't get that on the Chase Sapphire Reserve no more. And when I do business travel, because this will be a business, I can just use that card. And it's no foreign transaction fees, and it comes with a lot of other benefits as well. I think 3x back on like shipping costs. I think 3x back on phone and internet, stuff like that. But I'm going to use that for that. But that's really just going to be my business travel card. And it comes with a $95 annual fee. And it actually has a really great sign-on bonus right now. So I actually wish I could get it now. It's 100,000 Chase points. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to wait until I'm doing a little bit more with this channel because I really want that card to be attached to this business and to this LLC and all of that. So we're going to see how that go. But as of now, this is my credit card setup for the second quarter of 2026. Now I have some other cards that I use also. They're not in my wallet, but I still use them. They like stock drawer cards. So of course that's going to be the State Farm credit card. I use that to pay my insurance premiums. Then I have my Apple card, which is about to be a Chase card also, I think in the next year or so. I use that for some of my Apple purchases. That's about it. I rarely use that card anymore, but it does give you 2x back if you use Apple Pay. So that's a great option to have. And I have one more card. Oh, the Amazon Prime card. Again, another sock drawer card. Now, as of now, that card is on ice because I'm using this card right here to get all of my Amazon purchases. Chase Freedom Flex. Because I love those sweet, sweet Chase points. But y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You got any other videos as it pertains to travel or credit cards you would like to see me do? Maybe give my 2 cents. Let me know. I'll see can I get it done. But in the meanwhile, we appreciate y'all time and we will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Travel safe. We on one.
Let's take flight.
We been getting money for a minute, now we tripping. Let's take flight, baby. Visiting them places that them other chicks be wishing. Cause we live in that life, baby. Let's take flight, baby. Ocean view suites for multiple nights, baby. 30-day getaways, but I'ma get you right, baby. Yeah, let's take flight, baby. Yeah, we getting that paper, you know what I'm on.